One year under Patrick Graham, you guys finished 12th overall. Talk about some of the things that maybe he's a little different than past coordinators you've played for. What's the key to his success and some of the different things that he does that made you guys be so successful last year?
One thing I've always, raved about Pat Graham is just how smart he is in terms of, knowing our opponent and knowing his players. We don't run the same defense every week. It's like we change our defense according to, who we're playing, what type of schemes we're gonna get that week, and he also does a good job of knowing his players and putting them in the right position, and I think that goes a long way.
Hey Leo, just to follow up on that, what's that like as a player? Is it put more on you that you have to, be able to adapt to a totally different game plan week in and week out?
I think it's great as a player because, like I said, he knows each player's skill set and tries to put them in their best position. So, if I know I'm good at a certain thing, he's gonna just make sure that I perfect, what I am good at instead of changing who I am. He knows players are gonna get the job done different ways. Me and Dex, probably will play the B gap different ways, but as long as we can control our B gap and do the job, he's going to be okay with that. And I think, that goes a long way, like I said, because he's not creating robots out there. He's not, sometimes on paper it's easy to see X's and O's, but it goes a further way as a coach and player to, to know each other and each other's skill set and put us in the right position.
Jordan.
Hey, Leonard, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing?
You guys, good. You guys laid the groundwork last year. So what are your expectations? What are you trying to accomplish with this group now in year two?
Like you said, that was our first year together as a team, as a staff, as a whole organization. And, I feel like we finished the year pretty strong and, but that's last year, and now we're coming into this year knowing each other a little bit more, and we have a little bit more time together, and I think we just gotta keep growing. It's kind of hard for me to look far into the future and far into the past, but I know it starts right now, and it starts next week in minicamp, and we just gotta keep getting better.
And also, we've heard about the recommendations from the NFLPA, the not coming in, whether guys are going to be in for off-season workouts. You weren't here last week. You ended up the defensive line, at least for the most part. You're here this week. What was your thought process on the whole thing?
I'm not sure. I think at this level, it's you kind of trust your teammates and everybody to be professionals, which is what we are. And whether guys were in the building or not, I kind of trust people to do what they're supposed to be doing. And be ready to go when it's time to go. I'm sure guys are going to be ready to go next week in minicamp, and guys are going to be ready to go in camp and when season starts. And that's part of being professionals.
We'll take one more. Tom Canterbury.
Hey Leo, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How different does this spring relate? How does it feel? Do you still think of the pandemic? Do you think it's over? How do you react?
There's obviously still a little bit of protocols going on, but I'm excited that the stadium's back open. I'm excited that I don't have to wear a mask as much and I can breathe a little better. And I'm just glad that things are it seems to be slowly getting back to normal as much as possible. But